Hello, hello, hello. Aphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back again with another celebrity reading. This time it's on the Kardashians. It's Kim Kardashian versus Kourtney Kardashian, round 1 million. So I've done a reading before on this feud. I put a link to it up here, and I've done readings on Travis and Kourtney. I've done readings on all the Kardashians, Kim, Kanye. I'll put a few of them up above. But yeah, so apparently the other night on the show, they rehashed their fight and their feud, and they're still fighting. And everyone is asking me to do a reading on it and see what's going on in their relationship. So I will. Do not forget that I now have YouTube memberships. There is a $5 tier, a $10 tier, and a $15 tier, and you get a ton of benefits. You get exclusive pick-a-cards, exclusive videos, and you even have the chance to win readings by me. There is a link down below, and there's also a button that says join, but there's also a link if you are on iOS or on your phone, mobile. You can click the description. It'll say, the first thing will say if you want to become a member, join. There's a button next to it that says my name. You can click it. So come join us over there. There's a lot of people there. We have a lot of fun and a lot of exclusive content. It's a way to support me further if you love these videos. So remember, these readings are all alleged friend tapers only, and let's get started. Okay, so we'll do Kim on the right, since her picture's on the right, and we'll do Kourtney on the left, and the energy between. So Kourtney, Kim, energy in between. Kourtney's mad over her man. Oh, girl, Kourtney is mad over her man. Okay, so Kourtney showed up as the King of Wands, so she's definitely mad. Okay, and she's definitely more mad than Kim, I'll tell you that. But I also see that as male energy. So for me, I think she has a battery in her back from her man. The Justice card is upright, which is what Kim shows up as, which is what's fair is fair. A Libra being justice, the scale, shocker. Kim feels justified in her actions, and Kim feels like everyone supports her. I do think the whole entire family does back up Kim. I do think a lot of people back up Kim, and I think that's why Kourtney is pissed, because she feels like even when she's right, no one backs her up. I actually agree. The Five of Cups reverse is about predicting disappointments before they began. So throughout her entire life, even when Kourtney's right, she's wrong to her family. So she has a chip on her shoulder about it. And when we look at Justice card with Kim, Kim's like, but I am right. And I know I'm right this time. And while I do think that Kim is justified in her actions and she is right, the problem is that Kourtney is like, well, I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. So I might as well lash out since you guys never, ever believe me. I also think, again, the King of Wands, it seems like there's some sort of push or pressure from her relationship. Something with her man, it makes her feel like she needs to prove herself almost. I definitely feel like he puts a battery in her back. I think he mentions certain things or points out certain things, and it just triggers her. I don't even think she's realizing this, but he says certain things that just send her into a spiral. Like he'll make comments about her sisters, or make comments about certain things like, oh, how come you didn't do this? Or how come you didn't do that? Or why isn't this? Like just pointing out almost in a sense of like childlike curiosity. And as he points out more and more things, she's starting to realize how unequal all of their dynamics are and how unfair things are. I think she was so conditioned and so used to those dynamics that now that her man is pointing them out, it's making her angry. Do I think that he has nefarious intentions? No, but I do think he likes to poke the bear and cause problems. I think he likes a little bit of a fight. And I think he likes when Kourtney's riled up. So, I do think that Travis here kind of enjoys her being angry. Now, the Six of Wands reverse, the Ten of Swords reverse, and the Seven of Swords. Kourtney just feels like Kim wants to embarrass her. And I do think that Kim treats her almost like a child, like her child. So the thing is that Kourtney just gets angry at Kim for treating her like a mom. And I think Kourtney's like, what are you talking about? Isn't Kourtney older? It wouldn't shock me if that's the main reason why she's so angry. But with Kim, she just feels like, why are you acting like mom? Why are you trying to mom me? Like, you're not the boss. Like, I'm older. Like, I have this, like, why do you think you can tell everyone what they can and can't do? And she's mad because the whole family listens to Kim. And Kourtney's just fucking mad because she's like, why does everyone listen to you? They shouldn't be listening to you. I don't even think Kourtney wants people to listen to her as much as she just wants to be heard. And she's just sick and tired of just whatever Kim says goes. She's tired of it. So I do see this as being self-sabotaging on Courtney's part, the Ten of Swords reverse and the Seven of Swords reverse, but she doesn't really care because she's just sick and tired of taking L's. It's almost like Courtney's right, but she picked the wrong battle. So like Courtney's reasoning behind being angry and upset is extremely valid, and you would be right to be on her side, but this current battle that she's fighting is a losing one because she's wrong, if that makes sense. But she's so frustrated that she's just like, I every time I bring something up, it doesn't matter. So she's just like angry about it. I think that, okay, so Emperor reversed, Temperance reversed, and Star reversed. I think that Courtney feels a little bit resentful because she feels like she did a lot for Kim with Kanye when she was going through all the shit with Kanye, and she helped her a lot. And she feels like Kim didn't return the favor and doesn't return the favor when it comes to men. I think she also feels like Kim picks men over her family, which is ironic because I feel like Courtney's now doing that. So it's almost like Courtney's way of rebelling. Like, oh, Kim's allowed to pick men over her family? Well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to pick my man over my family now too and see how you guys like it. She's extremely rebellious. I mean, Aries energy there. They are opposite signs. Okay, Nine of Swords reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed, and King of Swords. She feels like, oh my God. Courtney feels like Kim does copy her. And she really feels this way. Courtney feels like Kim copies her constantly. She really believes this. And you want to know what's so funny is that, so the King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles, she feels like Kim copied her when it came to men. She's like, oh, because remember when she was dating Pete Davidson, she was just like, oh, now all of a sudden you're into Pete Davidson. Now all of a sudden you're into this. Now all of a sudden you're into that. It's almost like if Courtney likes a guy, or if Courtney gives approval, or if Courtney says something about a guy, Kim jumps on it. So I don't think that Courtney is 1,000% wrong. The problem is that I don't think she realizes, I don't see this as Kim wanting to copy her. I see this as Kim seeking her approval. Kim is a people pleaser and wants to be well-liked, Libra energy. And so she's perceiving it as like Kim stepping on her toes when really Kim almost wants her approval. She's her older sister. She wants her approval. So she's almost like, oh, this will be good. Like Courtney will approve, or, oh, Courtney will like me or whatever. But it's not reading that way. And then Kim just gets mad and starts being a bitch to her and starts being rude and throwing shade. And then Courtney starts arguing with her, and then they got into the fist fight. So that's kind of how I see it. It's almost like Courtney is misreading her intentions. And I think that Kim is not articulating herself correctly. And Kim does have a little bit of selfishness that she needs to work on. But the thing is that Kim's better at hiding her selfishness, whereas Courtney's upfront about it. That's why she's mad. She's like, yeah, okay, you say I'm selfish, but Kim, you're just as selfish as I am. You're just better at hiding it. And she's not wrong. I think the entire family is pretty selfish. So it's like pointing the fingers at each other. Courtney's just mad that she's the only one that gets in trouble for the things that they all do. That's really what she's mad about. You all do this shit, but I'm the only one that gets the shit for this. Fuck this. Like, she's just tired of it. I also think Courtney just feels like the family is ungrateful to the things that she's done. The Queen of Pentacles, she feels like they are ungrateful for all of the hard work that she put into the family, whether that be filming on the show. I haven't watched the show, so I don't know. But whether that be filming on the show, whether it be brands, whatever, I feel like Courtney was always just being like, okay, I'll do this. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'll do that. I feel like Courtney is resentful because she's like, I did a lot of stuff to help Kim. The least Kim can do is shut the fuck up. Like, that's how she feels. She feels like, I sacrificed for Kim too. We all did. Okay, we all boosted Kim up. We all did things for Kim. It's like she needs to return the favor. And honestly, there's a part of her that feels like Kim needs to be humbled. Like, we did shit for you. You didn't do this on your own. So there's a part of Courtney that feels like Kim needs to be humbled. And you know what? She's not 100% wrong. I also think she feels like, she's like, dude, I was the home, the family. I had the children. That was a burden for me. And now I want my fantasy. this is exactly so Courtney had the family first and now she wants her fantasy, and Kim had the fantasy and now she wants the family. So their dynamic is switching, and that's why they're fighting, because the dynamic is switching. Kim's like, why do you want all this? You have the family. And Courtney's like, why do you want the family? You have all this. Like, they're switching. Courtney just is so angry. Courtney feels like I have to lie for Kim, but Kim would never lie for me. Six of Swords, Hierophant, Moon. That's about our marriages, our commitments, our job, the social media. I feel like we always have to lie for Kim and protect Kim, but no one fucking lies or protects me. No one does shit for me. She feels like the neglected sister right now. She feels like the afterthought. Eight of Cups, Death card reversed, and King of Cups. Let me... it feels like to me... How involved is Courtney with Kendall and Kylie versus Kim? See, I don't really know. But the King of Cups, I thought it was a man, but then I immediately thought of King Kylie, and I'm like, I think this is Kylie. And the Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands, there's a fight. There's a fight over Kylie. There's something, maybe it's Kendall too, but I think it's mostly Kylie. There's some sort of argument over Kylie. And I'm wondering if it's the influence that they had over Kylie. Somebody is like, Ace of Swords is regret, Ace of Wands, something old, Four of Swords. There's some sort of old beef or something. It's like, I don't like what happened with Kylie, or I don't like what was influenced on Kylie. There's something to do with Kylie here. Why is Kylie in the middle of this? Like, there's something to do with Kylie being directly in the middle of this feud. It's almost like I can't tell which one's which. I can't tell if Courtney's mad that Kim influenced her poorly, or if she's on Kim's side. Whatever. She's on one of their sides, but not really, but kind of. And they want to be able to like use her as like a tool to be like, this is my point. Like, even Kylie has a problem with this, but Kylie doesn't want to get involved. But Kylie does agree and feels that way. So there's definitely something. There's something to do with Kylie. And I think Courtney is the one that's angry about it. But there's some sort of tension with Kylie. I can't figure it out. It's something that's been going on for a while, and I think it also contributed to Kylie pulling back. Yeah, there it is. There she is. Something over Kylie and Kim. Six of Pentacles reversed and 10 of Cups. Did Kim bitch her out because of her makeup brand? I could totally see Kim doing something like that. Like, do you not give a fuck about your makeup brand anymore? What the fuck's wrong with you? Maybe something like that. I'm not sure exactly where it is. I can't pinpoint it. But the 10 of Cups is reversed and the 6 of Pentacles. There's a fight or an argument with Kylie. I don't know. Something about her either getting preferential treatment or someone influencing her or just something off about Kylie. And that's a really big core issue. Look at this, the 6 of Cups. It's almost like an argument over like, we don't want them to deal with what we dealt with. Like, we want Kendall and Kylie to be different. Lover's card reversed and the Hangman reversed too is like, break the cycle. Are Kendall and Kylie on good terms? I wonder if one of them is worried that the two of them are not going to be close. The World's reversed, the Devil card's reversed, and the Page of Wands. I mean, I think that the two of these two sisters are going to continue to fight. The Devil card here is a lot of resentment. It's all resentment. It's old resentment that is just building and building and building between the two of them. And I think Kim is going to ass blast Courtney soon. I really feel Kim brewing. Like Kim is quiet, which to me, if an energy is quiet, that means they're about to explode. And I just feel like if Courtney keeps pressuring Kim, she's gonna fucking explode and say something she'll regret because I see her making Courtney cry. So I'm gonna leave it there and keep it at that. So yeah, remember if you like these, join my memberships. There's a $5, $10, $50 tier. There's a button down below. It says join, and there's a link in my description if you're on your phone where you can click and join. Follow me on my socials, Aphrodite everywhere. And until next time, bye.